Not blinking. Okay, so it is connected.
I have one, but it goes to like the tiredness when I'm just like going forward.
It's like survival.
Oh, I'm still not there, but in a few hours maybe.
I had half of her beer yesterday. That completely knocked me out. The one you brought back to the room and didn't drink. You don't remember? I had half your beer. Yeah.
I found one bottle of beer randomly in the parking lot.
That's probably you as well.
Usually had both.
Also Markus, 1, 2. Is it not public?
Should be.
Yeah.
Let's.
I'll invite you to the stage. So, 1, 2, test. You're gonna need this?
Sure.
Just for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I stay on the stage now?
You can sit here.
Okay.
All right. So thanks all for coming to the YOTA Summer Camp Flag Ceremony 2023 here during Friedrichshafen Ham Radio 2023. My name is Philip, Delta Kilo 6 Sierra Papa, and I'm the current chair of the International Amateur Radio Union Region 1 Youth Working Group. And we are part of the organizing team for the YOTA Summer Camp upcoming in Hungary by the beginning of August. And yeah, this is an annual event we have here at the Friedrichshafen Ham Fair to hand over a symbolic gift. And yeah, wishing the new organizers good luck. They are already over there, so we will come to this part a little bit later. But firstly, I want to introduce you into the summer camps we do. Then we want to do a short recap what we had last year in Croatia for our hosts. They are also over here. And then a short introduction what is planned for this year in Hungary. And in the end, we will do the symbolic handover of the YOTA flag and the YOTA key from 2015. So in the beginning, a short summary how we started with the summer camps. So back in 2011, long time ago, a guy from Romania actually within the Erasmus program. So some of you maybe know the Erasmus program, which is a European Union supported event for exchanges with universities and schools. They funded basically the first YOTA camp. It was held in 2011 in Romania. Our then not yet chair Lisa, Papa Alpha Tuli Masiera, even was there at the first camp. So this is when it all started, back in the days. There were only like 20 participants. So growing from 20 participants to now over 120 per camp is quite an achievement we have over the past few years. From Romania, it evolved for the second camp to the Netherlands and Belgium. 2013, it was held in Estonia, and in 2014, the whole thing went from Erasmus into the IAAU at the General Conference in South Africa. So from 2014 on, we were able to build a youth working group, which I'm the chair nowadays of, and yeah, then complete the other camps upcoming in 2014 in Finland, 15 in Italy, 16 in Austria, 17 UK, 18 Bulgaria, 18 South Africa, 19 Bulgaria, and then we all know what happened, Corona hit, but we were finally able to conclude the Croatian camp last year in the August, and we will recap that in a minute, but now we're looking forward to this 11th edition, finally going to Hungary in Gira, but we will hear from the organizers a few more details. So we are quite happy that this whole thing evolved that well over the region. Just to give you an introduction, every member society within the region 1, so Europe, Africa, the Middle East and Northern Asia, have the possibility to send up to 4 participants to these camps, and most of them use that opportunity to go there. It's a knowledge sharing event, it's a networking event. Lots of the participants even met their future bosses of their professional life on these events and workshops. So it has lots of potential for all attending, not only the youngsters, but also the trainers, the workshop leaders, and organizers to network among the Amateur Radio Society. And we are really looking forward to the next 11th edition in Hungary. By the closing ceremony, we will also announce next year's hosts. So be prepared for the 12th of August. We will also live stream that to YouTube and announce the new location for the 2024 edition, 12th edition in Region 1. From a few years back, we also included some guests. So, as I say always, Region 1 is one of the regions. IAAU has 3 regions in general. So Region 2 is the Americas, and Region 3 the rest of Pacific and the rest of Asia. So we also see that the whole program is growing over the past few years. And we like to share the knowledge not only within our region, but also among the whole region, the whole 3 regions. And we started to invite the other regions in 2016. One of the first ones is sitting in the front row, 7KC2 LRC, who joined in Austria 2016 as one of the first exchange student program members, let's say. And we have evolved this, and even this year, we have guests coming in from Argentina, from Singapore, and the Republic of Korea. So it will be amazing to have these aboard, and let's see how they do youth work at home. But now I don't want to hold you any longer. I want to give the microphone to you, to Henny, Oscar Hotel 1 Echo Sierra India, who is the project management for this year's Friedrichshafen Hamper YOTA booth. And yeah, let's get this running.
Thank you very much, George. So, I invite to the stage first 9 Alpha organizers of the last year's YOTA camp. Q. Hello everyone. I'm Josipa 9 Alpha 3 Gold Victor Juliet. I was team leader for Croatian team last year. And here is Petar 9 Alpha 7 Papa Papa. He was in the organizing team. So we will do a small recap. Can we get the slide? Yeah. So camp was held in Karlovac. It's a place in Croatia, very old, and it was held from 6th to 13th August. We had more than 100 youngsters from Region 1, from 24 different countries, and we had guests from Japan and El Salvador. So it was very diverse group of youngsters. At the camp, we had a lot of workshops, like 3 or 4 each day. And some of them were like solar power, how to work FT8, how to, I think it was something about contesting, and lots of areas we covered. But also, we didn't want to stay just in Karlovac because it's summer and we are in Croatia. So we also had we had 3 excursions. One was to the Kirk Island, one was to our capital, Zagreb, and the last one was we visited the castle in Karlovac, and I will hand over the mic to Petar so he can tell more about those. Beautiful.
Okay, hi again. I'm Petar, 9 Alpha 7 Papa Papa. I'll tell you something about the excursions we had last year in Croatia. So the first one was to Island Krk. I think the youngsters loved it very much. We went to the city of Baška. We had a, let's say, mobile operating area where the radios were set up and they could do satellites or like HF all day as long as they wanted. We had, I think, also some fun activities such as games or something for them to do. Also, beach was in a closed perimeter, so everybody went swimming. It's fun when you have 100 kids in the water and you need to take care of them. Luckily, everybody returned alive. We had everybody accounted for. Then we went to the city of Zagreb, which was a short tourist guide around the city. And then we went to the mountain Medvednica, to the top Sljeme. We had SOTA activation there. We brought our own solar panels, batteries, radios, and equipment for satellites as well. So we had once again HF. I don't know if we had VHF, but we had satellites, and we did a short tour around the top of the mountain. And we taught youngsters how to do the setup themselves. So they erected antennas, pulled the cables through, connected radios and everything. I think it was a great experience. After that, we returned down to the bottom of the mountain via the cable car. That was amazing. You can see the videos online. And the last one was to the castle Dubovec, which is near Karlovac. There we did YOTA, parks on the air. Kids enjoyed, of course. It was amazing. We also had radios and food and stuff. Everybody enjoyed it. The castle as well. So that was like the short summary of the 3 excursions. Some of the fun details. The 1 week before the camp, it was, let's say, quite a cutting edge atmosphere because everybody was on their toes, working 150%, but everything paid off. We were all happy when the kids arrived and everything was fine. After they left, we felt a bit sad, and I think we needed about 2 days to agree that we should do this again. So, yeah, we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I was there myself as well and can confirm that it was absolutely amazing. People got to learn so many new things about everything from satellites to soldering and beyond. So thank you very much for the amazing camp. Now we have a short video
You can play it. Just press again.
From the camp.
Press again. The short video about 9 is always consumer daily videos from our YouTube, produced by Dina, who followed us the whole week and documented what we were doing. You see here some virtual activities, some programming, some software, teamwork, of course, working components. Also, radio station action at work. We were active at 9 Alpha 22 YOTA and had several other call signs with an award system also on the air. I think nearly 10,000 QSOs were made during the week by the 100 attending youngsters, and it was just amazing to see them on the air. Also with the sponsors who provided the latest technical equipment, because youngsters are sometimes not able to operate from home, so this was a great opportunity. You see here some trainer action. We had a talk about it yesterday, some networking, some knowledge sharing amongst the youngsters. So we also gave them some problems to solve and gained some really good input from them to work closer. We also had solar systems for low footprint activity, some big antennas. You see our Japanese YOTA friends finally making the contact to their 8 November 2 in Kyoto Tango Alpha special event station in Japan. Lots of workshops, great atmosphere. And this was the 9th August. So if you want to see more of these, just go to our YouTube. We got one for every day to recap, because we don't want to spoil the game for the rest of the week. But we will have some of these videos also upcoming and planned in the Hungary edition. So if you want to keep updated, look on the YOTA YouTube from the 5th to 12th August and get yourself informed about it.
Yes, perfect. This was I think the 4th day, so there is I think 7 more of these or 6. So plenty to watch and see what we've done. Then next I invite to the stage the next camp's organizers, Hungary.
Oh, okay. Shall I go? Or the other way?
Other way around, yes. So this is Tommy, Hotel Alpha 8 Alien Tango, and Lena, Hotel Alpha 6 Alpha Alpha from the Emirates Society in Hungary, and we are very glad to work together with them, and they will give you a short introduction of what they have planned for the 5th of August. So, Tommy.
Yeah, hello. So in Hungary, we are planning the camp in a very similar time frame. Actually, it's the same week. It's just one day off because it's in the next year. We have also over 100 participants from over 20 countries, including, for example, Argentina from Region 2 and Singapore and South Korea from Region 3. And we also have an extensive program which we are trying to theme around the communication between youngsters and how they can achieve their goals towards their national societies, how they can communicate with other youngsters easily. And we, of course, will have also ARDF, HST, or more school training, kids building, and the trainer-trainer program as well. The camp in Hungary will be held in Győr. It is a beautiful city in the northwestern part, close to Vienna, Bratislava, and Budapest as well. So it is kind of a cultural hub. It will be held in a university campus, where we'll have all the necessary equipment and accommodation at the same campus. And we'll, of course, have an excursion to Budapest during Wednesday, where the participants can go on a walk, on a kind of a guided tour with some games, and get to explore Budapest in a fun way. Anything else to say?
Not really. You really summarized it well.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah. So actually, this is Győr, and this is the photo about the campus. Yeah, I wanted to spot where our accommodation will be.
There.
Yeah, so we'll be located over there. This is the Danube River. It flows through Győr, and we'll have the station. We'll actually have two stations, one at the top of the buildings. There's a radio club already in the university, and the other station somewhere down there close to the beach. And weather is usually very nice in August, so the participants can also go and swim in the Danube because there's a designated area for swimming as well.
I noticed the Danube is over there as well, so we'll see different parts of the Danube, and I've been told to talk about Discord. So yeah, we have a Discord server which is already active. So if you're going to the camp and you're not in yet, you really should join our Discord server. I can give you an invite link if you want. And there we hold some discussions, and already questions are being answered about the camp. Because it's so much better to get to know each other beforehand and clear up some uncertainties before the first day, of course.
Yeah. Actually, I was really happy because in the morning at the youth meeting, I asked the question like, who's coming to Hungary? And I think it was half of the people's hands up in the air. So yeah. Very happy to see so many familiar and also new faces in Hungary.
All right. So thank you very much. You stay on. So yeah, thanks for the short introduction, Team Hungary. We're definitely looking forward to this week very shortly in August. Hopefully the organizations will be very well until then. Yeah, good luck to you all. And now we come to the actual topic of today, the flag handover. So I want to invite back the Croatian team of the Croatian team back, grabbing the flag, and also inviting the Hungarians back here for the actual flag handover. So this is a symbolic act. Since I ever can think of YOTA camps, so we are always here at the main stage, wishing them good luck with the upcoming organizations. Yeah, take the picture first. I will just keep talking. So just a symbolic act to get the organization handed over, this time from Croatia to Hungary, and effectively also, I think Petra is attending as the team lead this year in Hungary, so again sharing the knowledge with new youngsters from Croatia in Hungary to all the attending people, which is all about the YOTA spirit. And Henny, you can go ahead. We received a gift from a very well-known company in 2015. If you remember, I talked about Italy was the summer camp host back then. And Mr. Vigali himself sponsored one of these golden YOTA keys, and it has an engraving in there. You can come to the YOTA booth later on and visit our YOTA key. So it will be on display. And this is also, again, a symbolic act since 2015 to hand over the YOTA key to the new organizers. And please, Peter, go ahead and hand it over to Tom. Okay. All right. So thanks all for attending this short YOTA flag handover. I see also some participants who will go to Hungary in just over a month. So please raise your hand shortly. Who's going to Hungary? So I see the German team, Austrian team, Hungary organizers, and Italy. So yeah. You were Echo 7, yeah. So Bosnia is also going. Sorry, I didn't see you in the crowd as well. Yeah, so we have some here, and we will have over, what did you say, 25 countries attending. Let's see how many it will be in the end, but we plan with over 100 participants coming. So this is once again an amazing event, amazing opportunity for all attending. Yeah, so if you want to stay, we have another short presentation prepared for the next 45 minutes. We will have a short break, reset our live stream to YouTube. And yeah, thanks for joining, and 73s, and we will welcome you at the YOTA booth in Hall A1 to see the YOTA key. So 73s, and thanks for joining.
Thank you. It was 34.